Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're jumping into a story that really makes you think. What if you got a second chance at life, but you came back with some seriously unexpected and powerful upgrades? I mean, really think about it for a second. What would you do differently? That one question is the absolute core of our protagonist's mind-bending new reality. So our story kicks off with this guy waking up, and he's totally disoriented. He's not where he should be, not even in the right time. He's been thrown like way back into a past he figured was over and done with. And where does he wake up? In what he calls the dull habitat of his youth, his old, messy bedroom. Yeah, this is not a happy memory for him. He even calls it a historic site where he basically just cried alone as a teenager. You can just feel the regret coming off the page. And the shock of it all is so visceral, right? One second, he's this older dude, totally worn down by life. The next, he's looking down at his own hands, and they're the firm, young hands of a teenager. Can you imagine? And if he had any doubt, any little thought that this was all just a weird dream, well, that gets completely shattered when he sees the calendar on his wall. It's August 2000. It's real. He has somehow impossibly gone back in time. Okay, but here is the kicker. This isn't just a simple do-over. Oh no, he didn't come back empty-handed. He brought something with him. Arguably, the most powerful weapon you could ever have. Every single memory from his future. His brain just gets absolutely flooded. We're talking decades of experiences, of memories, of knowledge, all slamming into him at once. It's like a movie of his entire life playing on fast forward inside his head. So yeah, it's not just his body that's young again, his entire adult mind. Every win, every loss, every single mistake is now living inside his teenage self. That's a heavy burden. And check this out, his knowledge is super specific. This isn't just about remembering a few lottery numbers. Nope. He has kept this deep, hard-won understanding of the entire financial world. I mean, think about it. It's the year 2000, and he knows exactly how the KOSP is going to move. He understands stuff like option derivatives. He could literally become a millionaire overnight. But this knowledge isn't just some cheat code for life. It's actually really personal. It comes from a time in his past life where he was trying his absolute hardest, just grinding and studying like never before. And now he gets to use all that hard work right from the start. So, just when he's trying to wrap his head around this insane mental advantage he has, his new reality is about to take well, let's just say, a very sharp, very mystical turn that nobody could have seen coming. And then bam! Out of absolutely nowhere, a blinding flash of light just swallows him up, and his whole world changes in an instant. One second, he's in his messy bedroom. The next, he's here, in this weird, beautiful, kind of epic-looking place, staring at some mysterious old guy just chilling on a cliff. So this old guy tells them they're here for what he calls an off-the-books lesson. Something that is definitely not on the regular school curriculum. He even cracks a joke that he'll get suspended if they're caught. This is weird. And the master's first bit of advice? It's hilariously blunt. He looks at our hero and says his murky energy is from eating too much ramen. And then he tells him his bones are going to get old and brittle if he keeps watching porn. I mean, wow, he is just nailing the typical teenage lifestyle, isn't he? Okay, so this whole bizarre lesson is building up to something. A climax. A kind of rebirth, actually. And it's going to be incredibly painful, but also unbelievably powerful. It all starts with just a single touch. But this is no ordinary touch. He feels what's described as the palm of the so-called heavenly dragon god on his back, and it's like a channel for this immense, ancient power. And the master's philosophy here is pretty simple and pretty brutal. The more pain, the more you will gain. There are no shortcuts. Real growth, he says, only comes from facing the fire. And just like that, this wave of unimaginable energy and pain just explodes through his body. The transformation is violent, it's overwhelming, it's absolute. I mean, his reaction says everything you need to know. Feels like I'm dying right now. The experience is so intense, it's like his whole body is being ripped apart and put back together from scratch. This isn't a lesson. It's a forced, painful evolution. And then, in one final, massive burst of energy, it's done. The process is complete. The lesson is over.
and he has been changed fundamentally forever.
So here he is. He's been given the ultimate second chance, right? He's armed with all this knowledge of the future, and now this brand new mysterious power. But look, having the tools and knowing how to use them, well, those are two very different things. So the real question, the one we're left with, is what is he going to do with it all?